Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Calafiori takes a shot. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Can he spark a counter here? Lewis Skelly. And it's Rice. Eze.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Might be danger. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's bounced back off the post. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Eze.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Timber goes long. Zubimendi. Oh, can he get onto this? Zubimendi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Eze for Rice. Zubimendi. Eze. And here's Jesus. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gabriel Jesus. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He's being urged to shoot. Gabriel deals with that comfortably.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Timber. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ødegaard. Eze. Gyökeres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, cracking ball.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gyökeres! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Gyökeres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Gyökeres. Chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, can he finish? It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score. Gyökeres. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Calm, composed, confident. And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
We believe
they
the
need
boys
to
can turn
go
around.
with the same intensity and
Of
tempo
course they will.
showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Has a look and plays it forward. Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass somewhat off target.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Cross to the back post. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone backward here. Backward it goes. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rice is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And it's Zubimendi. Calafiori. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Calafiori receives it in a good position here. That is lovely. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zubimendi wins the duel this time.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Saliba. Calafiori. Not the most accurate pass. Zubimendi. Threads one in. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Zubimendi. 75 minutes played. Gyökeres touches it back.
And that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's a pretty loose pass. Calafiori. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Zubimendi. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rice ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. Mosquera calmly anticipates.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Calafiori. Zubimendi. No way through. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Eze. And here's Havertz. He is just caressing the ball.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now this could be... And the shot! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! A horrible blip. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Ødegaard.
90 minutes
Number
gone
10,
and nothing between them still.
Number 41,
Arsenal
Rice.
did fantastically
Number
well to force
12,
extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in
Coming on the
normal time.
field,
In fact, you
number
could say they're the
19,
better off of the two teams, at least psychologically.
Number 23, Mikel Merino. Number
Zubimendi.
16,
They'll want to make the most of this
Number
turnover.
4, White.
White.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Zubimendi. And Mosquera. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now there's a fine ball. Gyökeres. It's run loose here. Elects to cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Merino. Merino. Can he get it through? And he... Real chance! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal leading now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zubimendi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
Today, everybody, to make sure
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 36.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Number 7.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Ødegaard going forward. Zubimendi. It's a good ball out wide. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Tacr charging forward, the ball at his feet. Norgard. Calafiori. Now it's Trossard. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Gyökeres looking understandably energised after his goal. Ødegaard tries to play it through. He's found space here. That's very neat.
Such good technique.
That's tidy. And it's Merino, showing good feet. He's going for goal!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's been taken short. Calafiori has it out wide and in space.
Havertz. Merino. The end. Time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cherki did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Gonzalez. He is just caressing the ball.
And he shoots!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gomez with the clearance. Cherki. No, that's been intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And he's quick to return it.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Gravenberg. Can he get on the end of this?
Rodri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well played for Matheus Nunes.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's McAllister. Gravenberg.
Almost half an hour in now.
McAllister.
Really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gravenberg. Wirtz. And here's Marmouche.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri.
And here's Marmouche.
Nico Gonzalez.
Gomez deals with that comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cherki. Looking for options for movement. Pings in across. Gravenberg with the clearance. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Manchester have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Wirtz. And he is deftly away. Gehi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Cherki! Well taken goal. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nice bit of trickery. Gakpo receives it in a good position here. Nico Gonzalez. That's going wide left. And it's Frimpong. McAllister. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Liverpool restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gomez. And it's Robertson. Gravenberg. Here's Jones. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri powering forward here. And here's Foden. Marmoush currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Rodri. And they've got a throw. Nico Gonzalez. Marmoush. Distributed tidily. Foden. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Could move up a gear here. That's destined for the flank. Ekitike. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ryan Chucky, number 27.
Robertson plays it short. Oh, sweet feet.
Number 4.
Ekitike. Oh, that was vital.
Number 11.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Lewis.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Showing good feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Marmouche proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now that's well seen too. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Doku proves too strong.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Marmouche. And the through ball. Now it's Foden. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's being urged to shoot. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Good effort from distance. Rodri. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 8, Kovacic. Number 33.
And here's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Szoboszlai. And it's Gravenberch. And it's Jones. And Gravenberch. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. Foden. There he goes, motoring forward. There's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Reinders. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Marmouche. Big chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the shot! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Hello everybody, and please join me.
Goals on both sides then, and a lot of tired limbs out there. We are down to the last chance for someone to try and win this.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 5.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And it's Gravenberg. He's well positioned here. Takes a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Robertson. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And they're back on the ball again. And the finish! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get...
Marmouche!
Tacr.
And it's O'Reilly. He has a look up. Haaland!
Manchester really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pass somewhat off target.
Kovacic.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need...
Could be danger here. He's got away. Now there's... It's Salah! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Unlucky lads.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.